full cardiac arrest. It's anywhere from 1 to 2 to 3 a week. It depends.
It's minutes, seconds that can change an outcome to a call.
If they have the signs and symptoms, that they should seek help as soon as they can, or call 911.
Janesville Fire Chief Randy Banker says the Lucas machine can also change an outcome. Would you say it was worth the investment?
Absolutely. It really frees up manpower. It allows us to dedicate what used to be 2 people doing CPR, rotating on and off, to other things off of the trucks. And it also makes it a lot easier moving the patient. It keeps the continuous chest compressions. This device is a back plate, which would go sort of under the back of the patient, and that supports the actual compression motion. Generally, the first thing we do is we put this under a patient while another rescuer is performing CPR. It clicks into this side here. And now once this is put together, we'd power the device on. Then that provides 100 beats a minute, 100 compressions a minute.
Now, these machines aren't new. The department bought 5 back in 2013. However, the numbers have started to show benefits over time. According to the American Heart Association, the national average survival rate of cardiac arrest is just 10%. Janesville's is 45, trailing Seattle and Tucson. Paramedics say that this is just another tool in their toolbox, but it happened to cost $15,000. They say, though, saving someone's life is priceless.
The young men and women of the department, that the training they have and the passion they have for what they do, it's exciting to watch them, and then to find out that our success is one of the best in the country. It's even more exciting.
Welcome to Wisconsin Skydiving Center.
She said, I really want to do skydiving. It's on my bucket list.
The sassy,
she's not grumpy like a lot of old people.
93-year-old Ella Wakerhauser.
I'm ready.
Chose to celebrate her birthday in a big way.
Thought she was crazy at first.
I think it's cool.
She may be small, but she's filled with spunk.
Yeah, I thought, well, before I die, I'm going to do it. If I die doing it, okay.
That's all right.
I'm 93 years old.
Full of life more now than she has been in a lot of years.
Her son Dan says he was happy to hear she wanted to go skydiving.
Yeah, I'll be in good hands.
He knows she's not shy
Are you good to go?
of turbulence.
Hello.
How you doing?
Growing up, very busy. She worked full-time. Used to work at the Badger Army Ammunition Plant. Lived through the Depression. You know, everything they got, they had to work for. It wasn't always easy, so.
Married for more than 50 years, Ella lost her first love to cancer.
2 girls, 2 boys.
They had 4 children together.
My sister passed away 20-some years ago, I believe it was, from cancer.
Ella's losses in her life made this leap feel easy.
Oh my. And this is the part she dreamt about, was just the floating above everything. She did it!
She's just like President Bush.
She's not kicking any buckets.
I loved it.
She's sorry over them.
I wasn't a bit scared. Maybe it's because I'm old.
In Fort Atkinson, I'm Morgan Wolfe, NBC 15 News.
It was fun.
It's a her.
Mirabella Belton.
Her name is Snowball.
Is home safe cuddling her cat Snowball after a real snowball hit her dad driving.
It was terrifying. You're driving 55 and this happens.
Mike Belton was driving on Highway 33 when a chunk of snow covering ice flew off a car coming the other direction.
Less than a second, it was sitting in our lap.
And crashed through his windshield.
The ice was large enough that it went from the bumper all the way up. There's actually a piece of the front end wound up coming in through the windshield. It wound up in the passenger seat. Since I know that these are built really well, it's really shocking to see just how much damage a piece of ice can do to a vehicle. And there's still a nice big chunk of ice all through here. So this is what hit my daughter, and she took some minor cuts to the face, but a good old Wisconsin girl, tough.
7-year-old Mirabella is doing fine despite some cuts.
some facial wounds and a little bit of a broken spirit.
As Mike says, they lucked out.
About 2 months old, has less than 5,000 miles on it.
Even though
It's basically brand new.
some bad luck hit his new SUV.
I'll be fine if it were January, but in April, it's a bit too much.
He hopes the only snowballs left in April look like this one. More importantly, he hopes that others learn from what happened.
Hopefully, if anybody sees this, they think about the fact that, you should try and clean your car off as much as you can before you go out on the public roads.
A high school tradition has turned into controversy.
I feel bad for our community. You always want to have a spotlight on your community, like I have a spotlight on me right now.
Pete Gust
But this isn't necessarily a good spotlight.
was asked by his son to take pictures of his prom group. One snap turned into 100,000 shares on social media for what Gust says are the wrong reasons.
I never saw it, and I didn't look, and here it was right in front of my eyes.
The photographer says there were around 50 couples here taking photos for prom, and he tried to speed the process up because they had places to go afterwards.
I go, get your hands up, and you're going to wave. And you're waving goodbye to your parents, because I'm done. This is the last picture. I didn't see them become stiff.
A wave, now being seen as a Nazi salute, is a misinterpretation, according to Gust.
If there's anything I'm frustrated with in myself as a photographer was I didn't catch the picture at its apex. I caught the picture with the arms on the way up.
He mostly photographs motorcycles, and he says he didn't look closely at the 200-some prom photos because he was rushing to get them online fast for the group to see.
I don't feel good because I caused pain to somebody else.
A photo meant to be happy has now caused hurt. But Gus sincerely apologizes, saying the gesture has no place anywhere.
The wrong image of our community, the wrong image of these kids.